Hi guys, here's the new DMEK Simulator in the My Callback app. So all you do is you open the DMEK tool and you'll see there's a DMEK Simulator and Donor Preferences button. When you tap the DMEK tool or the DMEK Simulator, you'll see the simulator will open. It is available for both the iPhone and the iPad version, but for this video I'll just show you using the iPad. So up on the top right, you'll see there's a button to reset the configuration. You'll get a new eye and new graft configuration each time. It actually uses the gyroscope, so it will simulate a 3D eye with depths to the chamber and eyelid speculum. If you hit this setting button, you can switch to different scroll configurations, or you can choose random. You can adjust if the speculum is shown, or if you don't want to see the speculum, you can take that off. You can also control how large the speculum is or the surgeon positioning. So if you want to practice a superior view or a temporal view, you can do that. You can also change how wide the speculum's open. You can change if it's an F stamp or an S stamp or a numeral stamp. You can also add a marker, so you can add a dot marker to show your centering or a straight line marker. You can also change scroll tightness. You can also change the 3D effect, so you can use the gyroscope to simulate 3D or the TrueDepth camera to simulate 3D. So just to show you now the mechanics of the game, or the simulator, if you see here, it shows a cross section with the graft, almost like an anterior segment OCT. If you tap to shallow the chamber, you can see the iris comes forward, the graft becomes sandwiched between the cornea and the iris. Or you can tap to deepen the chamber. If you deepen the chamber, you'll see the graft will scroll up. You can adjust the cross section shown. So you can see here the view shows the cross section of the scroll either through the short or the long axis. Then this button here is the BSS syringe. So you'll see I've armed the syringe, and then you tap the paracentesis and it will inject the BSS. You have to arm the syringe each time. Now you'll see it's not having a great effect because the chamber is deep. But if I shallow the chamber and I tap towards the para and then I inject, you'll see I can flip the graft. Now you can also tap and hold the paracentesis, and that will flatten the chamber, and it also creates a little bit of a suction effect, so the graft wants to come towards the paracentesis. So you can tap to adjust the position of the graft. I'll show you with the simple fold. You can also tap to hold, and then with your other hand, tap to try to unfold. So it's kind of a Dirisamer technique. But you can see here, the chamber is too deep. So I'll shallow it. I'll tap to hold, and then with the other finger, I'm going to tap to unfold the graft. Just like you can also tap this championship button and start a competition round, and then it will actually compare your time and total number of taps to previous attempts and to other users. As far as some limitations go, the force at which you tap does not affect the graft, and you also can't do these big swiping motions that a lot of DMEK surgeons use to help open flaps. You also can't kind of use your finger and use like a cannula-shaped motion, so it's all single taps or multi-taps, and that's just a limitation of the iPhone and iPad screen. I hope you still find this useful, and thanks for watching.